Hello and welcome to Ask Credit Coach, episode number 37. This week, I want to talk about the 7 different types of identity theft. Yes, I said 7. A lot of consumers, when they think of identity theft, the first thing that comes to mind is my social security number. If someone steals my social security number, then my identity is stolen. But in actuality, there's 7 different other types of identity theft. The first one, as I just mentioned, is your social security number. Once someone steals your social security number, it's most likely going to lead to them stealing your identity in multiple ways, which I'll discuss right now. Our social security number, it's the most sacred piece of information that identifies who we are. So do whatever you can to make sure to protect it, and I'll go over some tips on how you can do that at the end of this video. But the first one is social security number. Number 2 is your financial identity theft. What that is when a criminal uses your existing debit cards, credit cards, bank information to purchase goods and services. Now, when someone has your social security number, they're most likely going to open new credit accounts, new types of credit to purchase goods and services. And of course, when someone has your social security number, it's going to lead to them stealing your financial information. The third one is driver's license identity theft. That's someone with a similar name, might look similar to you, can steal your driver's license information and use it as if it's theirs. That's most common with individuals that have the same or similar name as you do. The next one is medical identity theft. That's when a criminal uses your information to obtain medical records. Not so much to steal your identity, but they have your medical records. That means they have your information. That's violating some type of your rights, and of course stealing your identity. The next one that we have is insurance identity theft. This is similar to the medical one, but this is when a criminal uses your medical identification information to obtain medical attention. What they do is they access your health records. Because of your information, they're able to contact your insurance provider and obtain some type of medical, whether it's some type of treatment, whether it's maybe dental work, maybe it's a facelift, whatever it might be, and your insurance company pays for those goods and services. Why? Because they have your information. The next one is tax identity theft. This is when someone fraudulently files tax returns under your name. Maybe they work the job and they don't want to pay taxes. So what they do is they file them under your name. And now that it's reported to IRS that you made this amount of money. And this is something that's a little bit more common than the rest. This has happened. It actually happened to my mom. There was an individual, a lady that worked under her social. She reported about $15,000 under my mom. My mom had to pay taxes on that money. Of course, we were able to fix it and whatnot, but it did delay. It did cause any trouble for the individual who does work and is expecting a refund. If someone reports to the IRS that you've made more money, that's fraudulently, that's going to affect your tax returns in some way, some form, and even possibly owe more money than you would already owe. The next one. This is by far the scariest. The reason why I say the scariest is because I have 2 children. They're 7 and 4, and the next identity theft is child identity theft. This occurs when a child, who's under the age of, it's 18, becomes a victim of identity theft, meaning their information was used to purchase goods and services or was used for any of the other 7 types of identity theft that I just mentioned. This is one that it's by far one of the largest above them all, because a lot of parents don't take the time to even pay attention to see who is using the child's identity, right? Because it's, they're not ordering credit report. There's no way of them finding out. Keep in mind, whenever you go to the doctor, whenever you, go somewhere where you have to put your kid's social security number, just know that you're trusting them to be able to really use that information the right way. And yes, there are rights that protect children, but still, that's not going to stop from people stealing your identity. And, I am a father, so I know that that's something that we pay attention to. One of the things I recommend parents to do is to order the credit reports, contact the credit bureaus, order the credit reports for your children. There are going to be some vigorous steps you have to take. You have to really verify that it's your child. You might have to send in the birth certificate. You have to send in your information. There's hard steps that have to happen in order for them to be able to send you the credit reports. The next thing you could do is add a fraud alert for your kids. And this goes for adults as well. If you are a victim of identity theft, or you want to prevent yourself from being a victim of identity theft, for credit, all right, what you can do is add a fraud alert. I mentioned this in my other videos, and add a security freeze. Now, how do you prevent the other 7? Well, that's something that's very, very hard to do. I'm not sure if there are any preventive measures out there that would stop someone stealing your identity, stealing your medical records, stealing your insurance information to obtain some type of services, and your financial. Your bank, if they do steal your information, their insurance that pays that will refund your money back. But there really aren't any preventive measures, unless it's your social security number, which you can do that by adding a fraud alert and a security freeze, or obtaining some type of credit monitoring system that would allow you to monitor your credit report and prevent your identity being stolen and affecting your credit report. That is the best one that I could recommend. But just know, guys, that identity theft, it's the biggest crime in the United States. And in 2014, over 17 million people were affected. Now, I've been a victim of identity theft. I have been a victim of one of the 7. And guys, it's something that you want to pay attention to, at least your credit. That's exactly what I focus on. Enroll in some credit monitoring is a great investment. Find the best one that suits you and add a fraud alert, whether it's something for 90 days or something that's permanent if you have been a victim of identity theft. Guys, so I know that this week's video is someone that it's something to pay attention to, because 17 million people, that's a lot of people. The statistics for 2015 haven't came out yet, and of course 2016, they're not going to come out yet for the next few years, guys. So take preventive measures, prevent yourself from being at least a victim of your credit. And guys, please share this video with someone that can benefit from it, especially when it comes to kids. Even if someone who has kids, please share this video with them. The point of me creating these videos is to be able to offer guidance, to be able to offer advice, the tools that would help you improve and better your credit. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. And please tune in every single Monday on my Facebook page. I go live every Monday morning at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I answer your credit questions. Guys, thank you very much. And remember, credit is earned, not given. Have a great day.